Hello guys, what's up? This is a very raw, unfiltered, unscripted, unedited summary of the podcast that I did with Prathamesh sir. It's been about 3 months since I did that, and here is the summary. Before that, just to give you guys an update, it's been about 3 months since I created videos on my channel. It was mainly because of my boards had started. Okay, so I didn't get time to create any content. Okay, so now I'm back, and there's gonna be a rain of podcasts and videos that are gonna come your way in the coming months. Make sure to watch them. Why? They're gonna add so much value to their lives that your school, your parents, your teachers, no one ever did. So yeah, without any further delay, let's start the the summary of the podcast. So and also it's been about a few months since I watched that episode. So just remind me if I missed something in the comment section. Okay. So anyways, we started the last podcast with the three types of Shakti, right? Ichha Shakti, Kriya Shakti, and Jnana Shakti. These are one of the fundamentals of Siddha Yoga. One of the main things in that we do in Siddha Yoga, that is Ichha Shakti, Kriya Shakti, and Jnana Shakti. Ichha Shakti is the Shakti to desire. So even to desire something good enough, you need Shakti, right? The Kriya Shakti, take action on that desire. Jnana Shakti, getting knowledge about the desire or the action you took. How good was the action? You wouldn't know how good was the action before you take the action, okay? You get knowledge about something after taking the action about it. That's called experiential knowledge. That's what we all aim about. That's all we aim for. Anyways, so after this, as far as I remember, we went into some of the stuff like who sort of who used sort of these things. Okay, so I mean, what's it all about? So Ichha Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Jnana Shakti. You cannot get knowledge about something before you take action on it. Okay, so all of that things, like, so we give an example about recording, right? So if you were to make a YouTube video, you wouldn't spend 10 hours researching on it. That will overwhelm you, and you will not take any action on it because you will get so overwhelmed that there are so many things to do that you won't take action. So the best way to create a video is to have a desire to create a video, to take your phone, start recording, and post that video. Literally, Kriya part. Then Jnana means knowledge. So after you post that video, get feedback from other people, or you yourself see that video. You be the critic if you don't have any, okay? And see how good is that video. Are you able to convert yourself to click your own link or something? So Ichha, Kriya, Jnana. First comes Ichha, then Kriya, then Jnana. Jnana comes the last. Okay? And so this was the one of the first things that we talked about. Then we went into how sir has been teaching his wife, Devyani ma'am, I think, if I'm pronouncing the name right. She also has been making stories and creating content on saris, and how when she released when she made her own collection or something, it just got sold out in like a day or something. Okay, so it was really unexpected, but she spent about 6 months from 0 to 25,000 followers on Instagram by just telling authentic good stories and helping people to find good sarees. Okay, so anything can be done. That okay. So yeah, okay, guys. It's actually been a while. Okay, so that's when I'm thinking a little. Okay, so after this we went into sort of as far as I can remember, about purpose, right? So before we went into the actual 4 steps to actually find your purpose, or at least start taking action on your purpose, we discussed what really impacts your purpose, how fast it will get finished or fulfilled, right? So if you have a purpose, how much will you have to wait to fulfill that purpose? So that's what I asked sir, and then he was like, the bigger your purpose, the more people it includes in the world, the more people it takes to fulfill that purpose, the more faster it will get fulfilled. So we gave an example of Elon Musk, right? Because he is a guy who his purpose includes the whole humanity. He sees that we are destroying this earth, and he's like, dude, we'll have to evacuate from here one day, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go to another planet, and with SpaceX and everything. So yeah, so that's what we said. So the bigger your purpose, the bigger that umbrella of your purpose, the more people it can include, the faster it will get fulfilled. If Elon Musk was to do that all alone, like it wouldn't happen, right? But he and also he doesn't know how to build rockets, right? So he hired the people who could. Simple. The more people you include, the faster it will get fulfilled. Otherwise, Elon Musk would have to take a lot of births to sort of finish that purpose. Anyways, so we talked about Elon Musk there, but I was like, sir, is there something related to us, like what else can be done, if you want to fulfill your purpose very quickly? So what sir said there was very very interesting. He said that the necessity of your purpose, how bad do you need your purpose, will dictate how fast you get it. I thought for a second there. Mr. Beast, is, if you don't know who he is, you should know. Okay, he's the biggest YouTuber on the planet at the age of 26. When he was speaking in a lot of those podcasts, what he clearly stated was, when I used to sit or when I used to sleep, if I got a dream of not becoming a YouTuber, he wanted to become a YouTuber so bad that if he had that dream also that he's not a YouTuber, is something else, that pain of not being a YouTuber manifested physically in his chest. Like that, like that intensity, that intensity of wanting something, how bad you want it, how bad you want that desire, how bad you want that thing to happen, will dictate how fast you get there. Whatever Mr. Beast has achieved, it could take multiple lifetimes for people to achieve. He was able to do that because of this one main thing, that is being a maniac about your desires and just going after them ruthlessly without stopping for decades. If you have that commitment, then you will get your purpose. Then you will fulfill your purpose. So, yeah, I mean, that's what I thought about Mr. Beast and everything. So, we concluded that intensity, necessity, and the bigger your purpose, the more symbiotic it is. Like the purpose of Mr. Beast was to become a YouTuber. It was a little selfish, okay, because I want to become a YouTuber. I want to feel powerful. I want to influence people. But the thing is that how bad he wanted it. He wanted it so bad that he became that, right? So now it's to create the best videos possible to entertain masses of people. Now it's a little different. So yeah, that's what purpose changes over time. That's why Ichha Kriya Gyana. You do something, and then the Gyana that comes, that can also tweak your purpose a little or tweak your Ichha a little. Mr. B's Ichha was first to become a YouTuber. Now it's to create the best videos possible to entertain the masses of people that are watching him. Per video, I don't know, gets like, I don't know, 6 crore, 7 crore, or I don't know, sometimes 10 crore views also. So yeah, that's all. 6 crore also. Like, it's just crazy. Anyways, we digress a little, whatever. So okay, so finally we talked about the 4 steps to fulfill your purpose, which I remember. I don't remember them word by word, but I'll tell you. What sir told there was a frame which Guruji teaches very well. A frame is, who are you? Who are you with? What is the other person? Who is the other person? What are you doing together? And what environment you are in. If these 4 things you have very clearly inside you, and you know them very clearly, you are going to find exactly what to do, what purpose you have. So for example, right, I'll take my example. Who am I? I'm Krishna, a teenager who's learning about purpose, who's learning about power, who's learning Siddha Yoga, who's learning these things to, achieve his desires, to get a purpose, to, all that kind of stuff I'm learning now. So it's clear who I am. I'm a learner. I'm learning things. I'm building something. So I am that. Who am I with? I'm with you guys, my audiences, right? Currently. Um, so who are you with? So my audiences, I should understand my audiences very clearly. So most of the people watching here could be adults, but even if you are a teenager, you're gonna understand it very clearly. Whatever I'm saying. So I know my audience that they are teenagers and they were taught they were taught that purpose is not important. Majority of the people today, if you ask them, is the purpose important? They are like, no. Why? Because their lives are just going by. Like they don't need to do something big. They don't have that pain that I want to do something big. I want to make it big. They don't have that. Most of the people. So yeah. So I know my audiences very clearly because I've been that and my friends are that. So I can see and I can make out what's going on inside their heads. Like what sort of societal or Thames Nadi teaching are they going through? If you don't know Thames Nadi, go watch Guru Pashupati. He'll tell you properly about it. Um, so yeah. Then who am I? Who are you with? What are we doing together? I am sharing my learnings with you guys. That's about it. That's about it. So what are we doing together? We are learning together, basically. Okay, you learn from me or you learn from anyone else, it's fine, but I am that medium that you guys are learning from. All right, or will learn from in the future. So yeah, what are we doing together? We are learning together. And last, is the environment supporting it? Is my environment, look around, okay? This is my environment on my terrace here. Is my environment supporting it? Whatever I am doing now, I'm teaching you guys, it's supporting it, right? It does. I'm holding a tripod in my hands and walking. It's paining a little, but is my environment supporting it? Yes it is. So when you have these four things, you know what to do. My purpose now is to teach you guys, or my desire or goal now is to teach you guys. You know. Okay, so just to add something here, guys. In the past month, I have actually found my purpose. All right. So see, before you can actually find your purpose, you need a ton of energy. All right. So you'll need something called the Devi Maryadas. If you don't know what they are, you can join my club below. I teach that. I teach it to my people who are in the club, to my tribe. You can go and watch Guruji's video on that. You can watch Guruji's other channels where he has talked about Devi Maryadas in Hanuman Gada or Hiranyagarbha as well. So they are necessary to build your energy, because to actually find your purpose, you need a lot of energy. Okay, and here are some ending notes. Um, Purpose. Many people, when they don't find a purpose in their life at all. Okay, towards their old age, they are like, this could have been my purpose, but now you can't even walk, man. Like what the hell? Like you won't even want to fulfill it now because you're about to die in some time. Then you die, and then the cycle repeats again. You're going through all of that, and then at the end of your life, you are like, that could have been my purpose, and you die again. Like then what's the use? I don't get it, man. You're living a purposeless life that is making you all die. All right. So it's a matter of life and death, man. You guys will die very soon if you don't have a purpose. Okay, these were the ending notes in the podcast as well. If you don't have a purpose, okay, so if you don't have a purpose, your cells are gonna disintegrate and start killing themselves. You know why? Your cells innately know if you have a purpose or not. Okay, so if you don't have a desire to live, believe me when I say this, you won't live. If you're like, abhi to main marne wala hu, I am to going to die only now, I don't have any desire to live. Everyone has a desire to live, but if you say that again and again, reinforce that within yourself, that I don't have a desire to live, or I don't have a purpose. Your cells don't have a reason to live. They'll start disintegrating themselves and you'll die. That's the power of a purpose, man. If you have a purpose, a reason to live on, like a lot of the old people, they are like, I want to see the wedding of my grandchildren or something. Like mujhe dekhna hai, like I want to see that. So they are alive sometimes because I just want to witness that. And sometimes even if they die, they don't go away to the other side. They don't cross over. They are here waiting to see the wedding or something. Like I'm just telling you. So everyone has a desire to do something or the other, but if you don't have a solid purpose, then just leave it. Like it won't happen. Okay. So yeah, that's about it. And when you have these four things in place, your frame correctly, these four things if you have correctly, it's done. You will get what you have to do now. And for finding your purpose, you need a lot of energy. Okay, finding a real purpose, you'll need a lot of energy. So if you want to learn more about this, join my join my group. Okay, a shameless plug, but it will really help you, like it's starting to help my tribe members. Okay, so bye, thank you for watching this video. And yeah, this is my first time talking so casually in the front of a camera. So yeah, do tell me, how did you like this video, and would you like me to do more of this? What are some of the things that I can improve? And yeah, bye.